Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 7 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 7 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter consumer math. And the lessons we're going to cover today are compound interest, find the percent tax discount and more, sale prices, find the original prices, and simple interest. So let's just start with the first lesson. So we have already started the chapter. We know what is the simple interest, right? We did the simple interest in the last lesson. So today we are going to see what is the compound interest. So what do you know about the compound interest? What is the compound interest? Okay, you can note down the definition of the compound interest. I'm going to write it down on the board. So, compound interest is the interest calculated on the calculated on the initial principal which also includes all the accumulated interest from the previous periods, which includes all of the accumulated interest from previous periods. So basically we are going to calculate the compound interest, right? So for the compound interest, initially it is calculated on the principal amount, right? Then you have to include all the accumulated interest for the previous periods. You have to add interest also, right? Let's just start with the practice questions. Here I am on the lesson compound interest. Okay, Rigi has $60 in a saving account that earns 5% interest compounded annually to the nearest cent. How much will he have in 1 year, right? So you are given the compounded annually, right? Annually means after every 1 year. 1 year has 12 months, right? So the time duration here you have 12 months. The formula you're going to use is B equals P 1 plus R exponent T. P is the principal amount, the basic amount, that is $60 in this example. R is the interest rate, that is 5% in this example. T is the time duration, that is 1 year, 12 months in this example, right? But I think it's annually, so you have to calculate it one. Yes. Okay. So here is the formula. Interest rate is 5%, 5 divided by 100 is 0.05, right? So just put the values in the formula, that is P equals 60, 1 plus R is 0.05, and time duration is annually. Annually means 1 year, right? So time duration is 1. So just evaluate, that is $63. That means after 1 year in her account, he have $63. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, Shad deposited $80 in a saving account, earning 5% interest rate, compounded annually to the nearest cent. How much will he have in 2 years? Now, time duration is 2. The principal amount is $80, 5% is the interest rate, and the time duration is 2 years. Now, let's just put the values in the formula, that is B equals P 1 plus R exponent T. So P is $80, R is the interest rate 5%, or divided by 100 is 0.05, right? And T equals to, just put up the values, 80, P is 80, 1 plus R is 0.05 exponent 2. So just evaluate, right? Just add 1. 1 plus 0.05 is 1.005. That is 1.05. Evaluate the power is 2. Just evaluate the exponent, multiply it twice, right? Either you can do 1.05 times 1.05. That is 1.1025. Multiply it with 80. 1.1025 times 80. The correct option is 88.2. That means after 2 years you have 88 dollars in your account. The correct option is $88.20. The second option is the correct one. Got it? Okay, the next one is Amit deposited $50 in the saving account, earning $5, 5% interest, compounded annually. To the nearest cent, how much will he have in 2 years? So you need to see after 2 years how much he have, right? So the concept is same. The principal amount is $50. Interest rate is 5%, that is 0.05, and time is 2. So just put up the values, evaluate, and okay. Principal amount, use the formula B equals P plus IRT. P is 50, 1 plus R is 0.05, and T is 2, right? So just evaluate 1.05 exponent 2. Hold on, let me just do calculations. 1.05 times 1.05, that is 1.1025. 1.1025 times 50, so that is 55.125. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? So the correct option is 55.125. Option 1 is the correct option. Got it? Oh, you can. Yes, you have to write the answer to the nearest 10. So you have to um, round off the answer. That would be ended up to 55.13. So the correct option is 55.13. Okay, now you can use your notebook and pencil and write the answers in the chat box from the next question. Okay, the next one is Toby has $80 in his saving account that earns 10% interest compounded annually. To the nearest cent, how much interest will he earn in 2 years? So, which is the correct option? Base principal amount is $80, right? Interest rate is now 10. Okay, let me just do the calculations. So, you just have to calculate the interest he have to pay, right? Not the total amount. 80. He have interest 80 plus 1, 10 over 100 is 0.01. 0.1 it is. Exponent is 2. Okay, just evaluate. So it is 1.1 times 1.1, that is 1.21. So 1.21 times 80 is 96.8, right? You just have to calculate the how much interest. So original amount is 80, right? So 80 minus 96.8 is 16.8. The interest he have on $80 is after 2 years, that is 16.8. Got it? So the correct option is 16.8. Okay, Rigi has $60 in his saving account that earns 5% interest compounded annually. To the nearest cent, how much will he have in 1 year? That is the one we did on the tutorial, right? So the correct option is $63, right? Because that is the one we did on the tutorial. So the correct option is 63%, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is the next lesson is find the percent tax discount and more. Let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, the first example, let's just look at the first example. The first example is hammocks that was once selling for $76 are now selling at $57. What is the discount as a percentage? You need to calculate the discount as a percentage, right? So the original price is, okay, the original price is $76. Now it is for 57. You need to evaluate the discount. So first just subtract 76 minus 57, right? So 21 it is, 29 it is. Yes, 29. Hold on. Okay, you have to calculate the percent of change, right? First of all, you need to calculate the amount of change. Amount of change means originally it was 76, now it is selling for 57. So you have to do 76 minus 57. 76 minus 57 is $19. That means the change is $19. You have to divide $19 by 76. So that is 0.25. That means 0.25 times 100 is 25%. That means it was on 25% off, right? Okay, let's just start with the next question. The next question, let's just start with the test questions, right? Okay, the lesson. Okay, let's just start with the first question. Okay, that is a store owner bought a sleeping bag for $60 and said sold them for $93. So the question is, what is the markup percentage? Okay, the original price of the sleeping bag is 60, right? And the selling price is $93. You have to calculate markup percentage. So first of all, you need to calculate the amount of change, right? From 60 to 93. The selling price is 93. The original price is 60. Okay, hold on. So the selling price is 90, means it was sold for 33%. It was sold for $33 more than the selling price. So you can calculate the percentage of markup. That would be amount of change divided by the purchase price or original. Amount of change, hold on. That would be amount of change divided by the purchase price. So amount of change is $33 and the purchase price is 60. So 33 over 60 equals, let me just evaluate. 33 over 60 is 55%, 0.55, and when you multiply it with the 100, it is 55%. The correct option is 55%, right? What do you mean by the life stopped working? The class is still live. I can even hear myself. Don't worry, the correct option is 55%. Okay, the next one is the store. A store purchased balance beams for $75 and sold them for $117. What percentage is the markup? So you have to do exactly the same one. The original price is 75, or you can say the purchased price, right? And the selling price is 117. So you have to calculate the percentage markup, right? You have to exactly follow the same method. Purchase price is $75 and the selling price is 117, I think. How not working? What do you mean by stopped working? Okay, you have to calculate the percentage of markup. So how do you calculate the percentage of markup? That is amount of change divided by the purchase price, right? So you can calculate amount of change by subtracting the selling price out of the purchase. That is 117 minus 75 divided by the purchase price is 75. So let me just do calculations. 117 minus 75 is 42 divided by 75. So 42 divided by 75 is 0.56, and you need to multiply it to the 100 because you need to calculate the answer in percentage form. So 0.56 times 100 equals 56. So that means that markup is 56%. Got it? The correct option is 56%. Okay, let's just start. Let's just move on to next example. The correct option is 56%. Okay, a store manager instructs some new trainees that a tent price 79% winds up costing a customer $81.37 once the sales tax is included. What is the sales tax percentage? You have to calculate the percentage of the sales. The original price is $79, right? But including the tax, it is $81.37. You have to calculate the percentage of the sales tax. So just calculate the amount of change. 81.37 minus 79 is, hold on, 81.37 minus 79, that is 2.37. That is the amount of change. The amount of change is 2.37 and the original cost is 79. So just do 2.39 divided by 79, that is 0.03, and you need to calculate it in the percentage form. So just multiply it to the 100, that would be 3%. Okay, the correct option is just 3%. Got it? Okay, the next one is Dustin uses a calculator to figure out the total cost of $350 Chandler, including sales tax. The total is $371. What is the sales tax percentage? You have to do the one exactly the same like I did the previous one, right? Calculate the amount of change. 371 minus 350 is 21, right? And the selling price is 371, right? So 21 divided by 371 is, the correct option is 6%. 5% it is. The correct option is 5%. Oh, you have to divide it by 350, not by 371, because the original cost is 350. Yes, you have to divide it by 350. I divided by 371. So the correct option is 6%. Got it? You have to divide it by the original cost. Matt, an accountant, observes that his company purchased backpacks at a cost of $14. That is the purchase price, and selling them for 21. What is the markup as a percentage? Which is the correct option? So 21 minus 14 is $7, right? 7 divided by 14, that means it is 50%. That means the markup is 50%, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is Sales price, find the original price. That means you are given with a sale price, you have to calculate the original price of the items, right? Leverin buys a flashlight during the sale. If Leverin pays $2, what was the original price? The sale the sale price of the flashlight is $2, and that was on 75% off. You need to calculate the original price of the light, right? So how do you calculate the original price of the flashlight? You have to do, it is on 75% off, right? So 100 minus 75 equals 25. That means she just paid 20%, 25%, right? So calculate, you are given 25%, just put up the value in the ratio. That is, you are given 25%. 25% is what part you have to calculate the original value, right? So that is 25 times 25% times p equals to 2 is the value you paid, partial value you paid. So you have to calculate the p, that would be 8. That means the original price was 8, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, Ajir wants to buy a picnic table. The sale price is $13. What was the original price? So the table was 75% on, 75% off, right? Okay, sales price is $13. That means 100% minus 75% equals, that means the amount paid is just 25%, right? So just form a proportion. It would be 25% times the original value divided by equals 13. Divide 25% on the other side, it would be 13 over 25%. So 25% it is, so it is 13 times 100 over 25. Just evaluate the value. The correct option is 52. That means the original price of the table is $52. Got it? The correct option is $52. Okay, if a chest of drawers has a sale of $4, has a sale price of $4, what was the original price? Okay, on the sale, the chest of drawer is at $4, right? But that was on 90% sale. You have to calculate the original value, right? Okay. So that means you paid just 10%. 100% minus 90% equals 10%. You just paid 10%, right? So just form a proportion. It would be 10% times P equals 4. So P equals 4 divided by 10%. That means 4 times 100 divided by 10. And that equals $40. That means the original price of the chest of drawer is $40. Got it? The correct option is $40. Okay, Kira wants to buy an oil painting. The sale price is 171%. $171. What was the original price? So, which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? You can do the question on your notebook and just write the correct option in the chat box. The correct option is yes, that is $190. The correct option is the original price of the oil painting is $190. If a table has a sale price of $126, what was the original price? So, which is the correct option? You need to calculate the original price. What is the original price of the table? Which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is $210, right? Yes, that would be $210. The next one is Evan buys a stuffed animal during the sale. If Evan pays $6, what was the original price? So, which is the correct option? So, which is the correct option? That is what the original price is $20. The correct option is $20. Very good. Okay, the next one is the sale price of a rowboat is $72. What was the original price? So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 72 divided by 80. That means the original cost is $90. The correct option is $90. The correct option is $90. Okay, the next one is Noel buys a bookcase during the sale. If Noel pays $56, what was the original price? So, which is the correct option? That is that means the original price is, yes, it is $80. Yes, the correct option is $80. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 7 math. The chapter we were working on is consumer math. And the lessons we have covered today are the lessons we have covered the in compound interest, find the tax, find the percent tax discount and more, and sale price, find the original price. And this simple interest you can do on your own. That's the lesson we did in the last session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, that is your homework until next session. The lessons we did today, you need to complete their practice questions until next session. That is your homework, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, right? Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So if you have any question, you can ask. You can please ask if you have any question related to the lessons we just did. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.